Hello, a bit more of a happy video today. I was desperate for this job at Curry's, as anybody who's seen any of these videos will probably know. But yeah, so I managed to get that job. It took them almost 2 weeks to get back to me, but better late than never. So yeah, I've got that, and I really don't know what I would have done if I hadn't have got that job, because I wasn't close to getting any other jobs, or I wasn't waiting on any other companies to get back to me. So yeah, that felt amazing when I got that job. It's only 20 plus hours, so it's not what it was initially advertised as. But that could actually be a good thing, because I've got hopefully an MMA fight to train for, and I still want to go to multiple meetings every week. I still want to keep progressing with my running. So I'm going to be hopefully very busy over this summer. Well, I know I'm going to be very busy over the summer, one way or another. So yeah, I mean, it's 20 plus hours the contract, so it could be, I don't know, whatever they decide to give me, I suppose. But yeah, that's fantastic news. It really has given me a big lift. That it's gonna hopefully help me to save money up, and just start having a bit of a life again. It's not actually fun, is it, really? I think for anyone who has been unemployed for a significant amount of time. Well, for me at least anyway, I don't find it, and it can't, at times it can be all right, I suppose, it's dependent on your circumstances. But yeah, I was getting a bit sick of it, and yeah, even though financially this job, depending on how many hours to give me, it's not great pay or anything like that, and I'll lose my universal credit, and I'll have to start paying board, which is obviously completely fine. But nonetheless, I'm not going to be much better off financially with this job. Maybe I will be if they give me close to full-time hours, but I just want to take this job just to get some independence and that, some more self-esteem, coming back to me, and getting to interact with new people, and just experiencing new things on a daily basis, which is what life's all about, isn't it? It's not going to be stuck in an office or stuck in a factory, which there's nothing wrong with. But for me, I like having things that break up the day, for when it comes to work life. I like it when, I don't know, there's a lot of variation, even if it's only little things like who you're working with, what customers you're meeting, what department you're working in, what kind of, what I like to just not be stuck doing the same thing every day. I've had jobs like that before, and they're not hard exactly. It's just I find them, it's a bit soul destroying would be a strong word, but it just kind of saps the it saps some of my enthusiasm for life, shall we say. Yeah, probably not. So yeah, this is fantastic news. I went there for an interview. and everyone there was really nice to me. You know, a couple of people there, the shop colleagues and stuff, were you know, trying to help me, and you know, saying, you know, just trying to help me with the interview before the manager came, basically. And yeah, everyone there just seemed really nice, and I got a good feeling about the place. So yeah, that's going to be great, I think. Yeah. Sorry, just a bit distracted. But I won't be starting for another 3-4 weeks, which is brilliant because it buys me a little bit of time to just, you know, get even deeper into my sobriety, start feeling even more confident and better about myself. Hopefully if all goes well, and then I can throw myself into the job, and hopefully present the best version of myself to date, and then just, you know, carry on improving and growing from there, really. So yeah, I've been running every single day, so I'm on a 4-day streak now of doing a 5-mile run. Today's time was a little bit affected by the train crossings, but it's still a respectable run. Good effort. Yesterday was a very good effort as well, considering the weather conditions. You know, I'm not sure how much the weather affects or should affect you. You know, say if you're going from 10 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, you know, I don't know how much that's meant to slow your time down by, but you know, of course it's going to have some sort of negative effect, you would have thought, when the temperature rises to, you know, what it is today, which is like 20 odd degrees Celsius. So, but it's a beautiful weather, and it's beautiful weather, and you know, I love running in this kind of heat. You know, it should, in the long run anyway, it's gonna, you know, really help me, hopefully, with getting me in superb condition. So yeah, I'm excited for, you know, it's what it's about, really, isn't it? It's about giving yourself as many things to look forward to as possible to, you know, kind of make life just memorable and worthwhile, I suppose, which is what I'm trying to do. And drinking and gambling just takes everything away from you, in terms of, you know, looking forward to things. You don't look forward to anything anymore. It's all you care about is where your next drink's going to come from, and whether you can keep gambling. So yeah, this is, like I say, it's not even been 3 months yet, or maybe it's been just about 3 months. Can't remember exactly which date. Well, it depends how you want to count it, I suppose, but 3 months sober, basically. And I've, you know, managed to get a job, managed to set a PB in my running, managed to hopefully, although this isn't confirmed yet at all, hopefully book an MMA fight. I went to 90 meetings in 90 days, which was also quite a big deal as well. Well, I haven't been to 90 yet, sorry, but I'm coming up to 90. I'm going to end up doing 90, roughly about 93, 94, in as many days. So yeah, I'm just, yeah, you probably will very rarely see me like this, but I'm just quite happy at the minute. You know, when you're happy and when things are going well for you, you know, you don't let things affect you as much, do you? And then when you don't let things affect you as much, you can keep being happy and keep things going well for you much easier. So, you know, as much as you have these vicious cycles, those virtuous, remember, if you are having a vicious cycle, you know, it works the other way as well once you get a little bit of momentum going. But it's not hard to generate that momentum. It's taken me about 3 months to finally get to feeling like things are starting to click, and I've got solid base now to really get things moving sustainably in a positive direction. So yeah, it feels like I'm riding a wave, and I'm beginning to kind of get sucked into a virtuous cycle as opposed to a vicious cycle, which is so often been the case before. So can't make this video much longer because YouTube won't let me upload it. But yeah, today I was in a fantastic mood yesterday after hearing that news. Would have been interesting to see how I'd responded, to be honest, if I didn't get the job, because that would have really put a downer on how I was feeling for certainly a number of days, maybe a number of weeks, really. So although it might have led to something something else really positive and really good for me. So hopefully well, we've just got to, anyway, I don't want to come out with a cliche. Hopefully I don't want to start being that person, or there's anything wrong with being that person, but yeah, I'll keep the cliches down to a minimum. But yeah, just feeling in a great mood, and 3 months, short space of time. I was in a dreadful place 3-4 months ago, so yeah, it just feels nice to almost feel like back to being a human again, where yes, I can still experience very negative emotions, of course, but I'm also experiencing some positive emotions again, and yeah, I haven't felt this good in a while, so I'll just leave it there, and yeah, all the best to anybody watching.